Hi everyone, I tested positive for Covid-19 on the 14th of April and came out of it on the 30th of April 2020. I would like to share my experience for the benefit of all, as each and every one of us has an important role to play in this fight. But before that, let me just share what steps of precaution did I take before I tested positive. Being fully aware of the health advisories from the government, I particularly took them very seriously. I avoided visiting the sick and the elderly. I wore a mask every time I needed to step outside my home. I carried and I used a hand sanitizer whenever needed, and I washed my hands regularly. Unfortunately, after taking all these precautionary measures, I still tested positive. The point I would like to emphasize here is, since I followed the government advisories, none of the people I came in close contact with, especially the ones I work with, contracted the virus. So I think the first step one should take is we need to start taking these advisories seriously. It's a small step which helps in containing the virus. When I got to know I tested positive, well, it was only natural that I felt scared. The anxiety worsened when I was reading up more and more about it. I felt myself crumbling and was not in a good shape at all. Out of sheer luck, a well-wisher, who also happens to be a doctor, called me up, since by then the news had spread far and wide. He assured me that there is nothing to worry about. It's just a simple flu, he said. He also advised me to get off social media and to take ample rest and avoid overthinking about it. I then took some time to myself and focused on what I should do next. I analyzed my symptoms, if I was running a fever, a sore throat, if I had any difficulty in breathing. Luckily, I did not have any of these symptoms. I still had to be on high alert though. What if these symptoms appeared in the next following days? So I consulted a team of doctors who were monitoring me through phone calls and WhatsApp messages. I had to monitor my vitals and report to them daily. Somehow I felt calm, and by then, I had this willingness to fight this. Since I was to home quarantine, I immediately self-isolated myself in my room. I got out only to get my meals, which were kept at the passageway. I was careful what I touched and basically kept myself busy with cleaning and disinfecting my room. I made sure the people who were delivering my food wore a mask and gloves for their protection. I took steps to boost my immunity by eating healthy, taking in green vegetables and food that will strengthen my immunity system. This was made possible because of some great souls out there who dropped home-cooked food for me. Their thoughtful gesture made me stronger and boost my mental courage, which helped a lot. I do hope my experience, which will probably be typical on the higher majority of the cases here, could comfort others. We should take ourselves seriously, physically, mentally, emotionally as well. If you get sick, do not keep up with the numbers of death. It messes with your head, really. Instead, rest, drink plenty of fluids, spend time reading, reflecting, making video conferences with those you love. In short, try to help in your improvement, not in getting worse. Lastly, I would just like to also share about stigmatization and negativity by the people. Yes, it's natural to experience fear during these uncertain times, but let's not allow this fear to stigmatize and discriminate. For because of this, people may choose not to come out and get tested and make matters worse. So rather, let's show love. Let's check on our family, friends, and neighbors, and offer our support whenever and whichever way we can. Alright, signing off now, a COVID survivor. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.